Welcome back. Happy 2023. I said 2023.
We are into future with this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? We're
gonna be here for a long time. A good time and a long time.
Alright, but welcome back. It's been a long time since we recorded, like 2 months, right? 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But needless to say,
we were broke. There's nothing else.
Yo, that's really what it is. So let's keep
it.
it stacked. Anyway, we made some improvements to the channel, as you can see from the quality, and we made a consistent schedule this time, and we'll do it. I promise we'll do it, son. So, Tylen, what are we watching?
Yeah, so today we are watching the amazing, most spectacular YouTuber on the channel. On the platform, honestly. You know what I'm saying? The boy be doing numbers. Alright.
What's my black pill tattoo, bro?
All about looksmaxing, becoming as attractive as possible for the things that you can change. And guys, I know I've spoke a lot about sub 5 in my previous videos and how it's almost impossible to become attractive with some of these genetic and unchangeable traits.
I know we just started. That's what sub 5 stands for? Short, ugly face, bald frame, inches.
Why do you put D?
Dick? Pause. Vulnerable and old? Vulnerable in ethnicity? Bro, what?
Oh, so he does speak about ethnicity then, huh?
Interesting.
However, I also believe in the 1% rule, which states that although minor 1% improvements don't seem like they'll add up to much, in fact, they'll barely be visible. But if you gain enough of these 1% improvements, the results can really start to show through. For example, if you can improve your looks by 1% in 10 different departments, that can lead to approximately a 10% increase in overall attractiveness, which will absolutely be noticeable and can increase your rating by 1 point. Anyway, on with the content of the video. Now I'm going to start off by saying that by far the biggest mistake I see guys make about looksmaxing is thinking, I don't need any of this, after all, looksmaxing is all common sense anyway. Well guys, I'll tell you right now, you do need this. Here is a 100% completed list of all things you can do.
That's a long list. Okay. Body fat percentage, muscle mass, hair, skincare, beard, personal hygiene, dental hygiene, lip health.
Let's be honest. All this stuff here is basic hygiene.
Yeah, I was just
very. All right. The common sense part I kind of see. Lip health is weird.
Maybe not cologne. You don't really need cologne.
No, cologne matters. Cologne matters.
I
don't think lip health makes any fucking sense.
No, lip health matters.
Yeah. You chap lips.
All right. If you put it like that, then sure. I mean, I guess cologne.
You need cologne, or do you need
good,
or do you need body wash? Because body wash can do.
No,
well, it's some form of fragrance.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a more natural.
Yeah,
there's a more natural scent coming from body wash.
Posture, high quality photos, shoe lifts.
What the fuck? Why did I think of heels immediately?
Yo, there are things where you can put in sneakers that make you look bigger.
Taller?
That's
crazy. Wow.
Yes, bro. It's fucking stupid.
Come in.
Sorry for the interruption. God, all right, but
yeah, this is basically common sense, right? Because I feel like we're all now at that point in our lives where we're like crossing most of this shit off. You know what I mean? Like
maybe not shoe lifts.
I mean, half this shit we've been doing for most of our lives.
But like shoe lifts, that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
You trying to fake your height to a girl, bro? You nigga, you're gonna take your shoes off at some point.
Yeah, literally.
Like
you just gonna keep them on? Or you gonna put them in the soles of your sock? Like, what are we talking about? All right, like obviously this is just self-care, personal hygiene. Yeah. Like obviously this matters, especially like that last one, nutrition.
Clean ears? Like come on, bro.
Facial exercises?
What the fuck is tongue posture though?
All right, now he's dragging it. No. Some of this is just
honestly,
too much.
I think that might be with like your jaw structure, because there's this whole thing where like if you keep the tongue at the roof of your mouth, it like cuts out that little like turkey, like that little fat thing you got going on at the bottom. It also like fills out your jaw.
But bro, the small answer is lose weight.
Honestly, bro, it's a lot, bro. Like no one's going out their day keeping their tongue lifted at the top every time. That doesn't make any sense.
Looksmaxing wise, I want you to look up and down this list, and if you can seriously tell me that you've fully maxed out each and every one, then fair enough, you don't need this advice. But I can almost guarantee that you are missing at least one, if not several, of these things on this list, even if they are minor. Right. So, and here's the second thing about look.
Go back. But like, all right, I feel like we can cross off some of these things. Like, obviously, most of them, like, obviously not all of them, but Like a lot of these don't really make any sense. Like my nigga nose hairs.
He's saying this is what makes people better? That's what he's saying?
Now he's saying that if you can casually say that you
have every single one of these qualities?
like you knock every one of these off the list, then you shouldn't be here. But for the average person, you're missing something on this list. So you should basically be listening to his advice.
Why wouldn't having nose hair make you more attractive though?
Or having no nose hair. Or no noticeable. I think it's no nose hair in terms of like noticeable, but like, bro, again, I think he's just. I feel like this black pill shit is really just like splitting hairs. Like he's just stretching like a lot of different aspects.
I see that's complaining. I'm gonna be frank with you.
That too. He's coping crazy.
Black pill's just rude.
Like this nigga sounds
people
like
complaining, honestly.
This nigga sounds sub 5.
Several of these things on this list, even if they are minor. And here's the second thing about Looksmaxxing. I know it's a meme within this community to say things like, oh, just get a haircut, bro.
That's
or,
crazy.
oh, just take more showers, bro. But the truth is, although going from a bad haircut to a good haircut is unlikely to make much of a difference. For example, if you're already a 3, getting a good haircut is never going to bring you up 3 points to a 6. In fact, for this man, I'd say at most it brings him up by half a point.
Wow.
However, if you're already attractive, if you're already a 7, it's very possible that the wrong haircut can bring you down by 2 points to a 5. This man changing to this style will see his rejection rate multiply 3-fold both in real life and online dating apps because it doesn't suit him and it looks too feminine. And this is the same for most things. Bad breath can be a killer. Not even Chads can get away with this. Even if a guy is an 8, bad breath can destroy his chances.
I mean, no girl wants a nigga
Meanwhile,
that has
going
like
from bad
booty
breath
breath
to good breath when you're already
Nobody
low
wants
value
anybody that
isn't
bad
going to
breath.
Yeah,
make
like you
much
just smell like you
difference.
just like
Therefore,
stuck your head in
the
a
main
fucking
purpose of Looksmaxxing
toilet,
shouldn't
like-
be to gain points. Rather, you should be doing it to avoid losing points. In today's dating market, give a woman as few reasons as
that
Point system.
that makes sense. But why not? You shouldn't Looksmaxx to gain points. Because if you're a 1 or a 2,
Oh, because when you look max, to go positive, it's so hard to do it.
It's
right?
selective.
You get a haircut, right? You get a good haircut, right? You may go up like 0.2, right? So now you at a 3.2. But if you were 8, you chop that bitch off, get a Michael Jackson, you going stupid. You now at a 2. You down 6 points.
okay.
Right? These things matter. It's all about points, by the way.
You're right.
It's
You're
all
right.
about points.
I
right?
feel that.
It's not subjective.
No.
It's not up in the air. We going by
No, I agree. But like, all right, in the case
point
of like,
scale of 10.
right? But like a 2 though, like a 2. I guess my question to him would really be, if, like, what do people have ceilings, or can anyone be a 10? Is what I would ask him, or is what I hopefully we get answered later, because it's like, I guess the way he's putting it, like with this prompt, is like, all right, then everyone has a ceiling, and you're just gonna stay, you can only get so high. That's kind of what it looks like. You should not.
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying.
Okay, then fair. Not everyone could be 10s, because if that's the case, then no one's really a 10. Not everyone could be rich. It's like, yeah.
Because if you think about it, this basically complements what he said earlier about knocking everything off the list, right? So if, speaking realistically, no one has everything on that list. You're working on some of that stuff, right?
You can attain it. That is possible.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you're not automatically gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's working on at least one of those things to get better, et cetera, et cetera.
I don't use
right?
shoe lifts. I guess I'm not there yet. Like,
but you get what I'm saying. So,
for
like,
sure.
so in his argument, if you don't have all that, then you're probably not a 10.
Fair.
Right? And so if you're working on one of those things in that list, then you might be dragged down because it may not be to the standards of someone else.
Okay.
So now, technically, everyone's either brought down to mid-range around 6'5", 7, 6, 5, 4, or you're working up to that 6, 5, 4 area. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because 5 is at 5, according to the points, are average.
What determines what you start at, though?
Fair. Good point. Good fucking point.
The point system.
But what determines where you started at, though?
The point system.
This is the point.
Yeah.
Keep playing this shit, bro.
that you don't tick each one. And guys, I can even tell you from experience that there's a very strong chance that you don't have all of them checkmarked. I'm not bringing this up to advertise at the moment, but it will help me lock down my point. You guys know that for the last 6 months, I've been analysing and giving Looksmaxxing advice on Fiverr, for which I've recently completed orders for over 1,000 different guys. And of these orders, every once in a while, I would say of less than 5%. I'll get an order come through from a guy, and I'll literally have to write this in their final report. I'm extremely sorry, but I honestly don't have any Looksmaxxing advice for you. You've clearly taken care of everything already. Less than 5% of guys have this result, and this is largely stemming from a community base that holds looks to such a high regard. Now this is rare, but at least they're getting confirmation that they're doing everything alright. But back to the point, for most guys, 95% haven't Looksmaxxed and are missing one or more things from this list. And for a lot of guys, missing out on these pieces of low-hanging fruit can cost them greatly. This is why, in fact, this is exactly the list I use to make sure I myself am reaching my looks potential. Here's an overview of my Looksmaxxing setup. Okay guys, so everything you can see on your screen right now is my current complete Looksmaxxing setup. I use these products mostly every day, and every single time I go on a night out. I'm gonna
Pause. Dirty Air Force.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
fuck?
Come on, bro. First of all, this is his workspace.
And he can. The fuck? What is this? I'm not gonna lie. It looks so bland. I can't even get past that. What? I'm not even looking at the materials anymore. I'm just looking at the fact that it's set up on like. That's like me putting all my shit on my desk.
First of all. That man has
Yo.
baby wipes, blow dryer, and one random
dirty
Air Force.
bro.
If that's the case, I got that covered. I had that covered since I was like 8, nigga.
It's like, I don't know if he didn't want to show off the bathroom and he just brought all this shit out here. Or this was already here.
Could have been.
But just the setup alone for a display is terrible.
But I don't disagree with, like, he's organized, he's showing off, like, his self-care products. I don't disagree with that. It's just the Air Force Ones that's just confusing. I don't understand what that
I
means.
just think the environment could have been better in
And
terms of a display.
Alright, would his Lookmaxxing be higher if he had some black nasties?
No. but that's not even. It's not even about that. It's just about the fact that we don't. It's subjective because of what is popular, what's in.
Absolutely.
But you know
Okay
what?
guys, so everything you can see on your screen right
Could've,
now
he just
is
brought
my
them out.
current
Just nail
complete
clipper next to everything
Looksmaxxing
else.
setup.
You
I
gotta
use these
get you right?
products
Sure,
mostly
right.
every day, and every single time I go on a night out. I'm going to break down the items one by one. I'm going to tell you how much each of them costs, and obviously quite a lot of them you're probably already familiar with. However, there's a few others out there that are a bit more obscure. You might not have heard of them, but they're still really important in terms of maximising my looks. So let's just get this started with the left-hand side. So first up, we have just basic wax and comb. You can pick up both of these for about 10 a combined. That's my.
No. I'm curious.
Where-
I just want to see if there's a skincare in here.
I mean, of course. You have to see your skin.
Haircut, I get a regular skin
course.
fade that costs me £10 once every
I didn't see
3
anything
weeks.
for it. That's why.
Next, I have this watch, which was, I believe, £100. I really like this watch. I wear it on all nights out.
Because
it
from
doesn't
what
shake.
he's saying, this should
Next,
be a
I'm going to say a few
basic.
more things about chewing gum and mouthwash. You need to
A-
get into the
a
habit
basic
of consuming
care
these
routine.
products
This is
much
basic
more
so far.
regularly than you already are. It should be like a matter of every single time you finish lunch, it's chewing gum or mouthwash. Every time you finish dinner, chewing gum or mouthwash. You leave your house, chewing gum or mouthwash. You go out, chewing gum or mouthwash.
Okay.
That's
Now-
basic so far.
True.
He's cleansing his skin.
But
his teeth
but
and-
we're talking about, from what he's saying, chewing a piece of gum after almost every meal.
if you want to be like,
That's not good for your teeth.
yeah.
I mean, no, because he's dragging it, sure,
He
but
wants to be super hygienical to the point where it's actually
this nigga's perfect
Probably
at all times.
damaging.
worsening.
Yeah.
Worsening his condition. So
Like if we're talking about like you out there like in the mist running around, then sure, some gum is fine. But if you're in the crib, bro, just go brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Just go floss.
Yeah.
Like I'm not taking extra.
But I feel like he's talking about outside. I will give him that.
Mouthwash, you go to
benefit.
school, you go to
Right.
work, chewing gum or
Naturally.
mouthwash. You just need to get into the
Five
habit
gums,
of consuming
No.
these products,
Be
so then you never have to worry about having bad breath, because
Just stay up
as
late,
stated
maybe.
earlier, it is such a killer in terms of your chances. You just can't afford to have bad breath. Next up, I'm going to say a
afford
few
to,
more
guys.
things about this as well. I don't think many people would have heard of this, but this is castor oil, and I personally have like really thin eyebrows, and this stuff, it looks really natural. I just apply this to my eyebrows each time, and it just makes them a lot thicker and richer. And you can buy both of these. I believe these were like 2 for £6, so it's really cheap. But the
You live in
effect
the
it
US.
makes
This is the
so
United
massive,
States,
so
bro.
I highly recommend checking out this product if you suffer from
I was
thin
about to say, I don't know
eyebrows as
what
well.
else is.
Next up, aftershave. This was a gift, I believe, but I think the bottle itself was only about £20. I really like this stuff. It's from Paco Rabanne. And I'm going to say a couple more things about aftershave. Like, a lot of
We
people
gonna get
think
there.
that you need to
You're not
spend
done.
100,
You got a big ass
200,
shelf.
300
I'm
pounds
gonna
on
coach
aftershave.
you.
We
It's
went
not
through
good.
most of it.
I disagree quite a lot with that.
But it's
I
covering
would say
most
as long
of
as
the
you
like
spend
most
a
of the
reasonable
stuff.
amount of money, like £20-30 on a bottle, then you're going to get a decent quality. Like the difference between a £30 bottle of aftershave and a £100 bottle of aftershave is like what, 5%? It's not much. Toenail clippers, this and same goes with this. This is like good for removing calluses. Like if you do a lot of running or if you do a lot of bar work, like if you do a lot of pull-ups or deadlifts, you often get calluses like on your hands built up here, and it's like you just rub it on that to like remove them. So that's quite handy as well. So make sure your hands are all nice and soft. Multivitamins, I take one of these every single morning, and this is just to make sure that I'm 100% guaranteed to be getting all of the vitamins and minerals in my system, because like,
But we know what a vitamin is, bro. We're not
be,
fucking retarded.
maximising my requirements each day. Use these for cleaning ears, and then I have this electric shave on the end here once every couple of days. Oh, and these are only like a couple of quid. If I don't use a hairdryer, my hair gets really frizzy if I just dry it with a towel. So I always use this, even though my hair is quite short.
Organized to know where to find this
Shoes.
stuff. Some black
These
nasties.
are Nike Air Force Ones. I've had these for a couple of years ago. I've had these a couple of years now. They were £80 originally. I really like these. I wear these on every single night out I go to. And one of the main benefits, of course, that I can't not say about this, is that just look at the thickness of the heels.
This nigga's working and the fuck out of here.
You
picking up bitches up in that. This nigga's running a marathon in them shit.
So this almost brings me up to 6 foot pretty much.
Ain't an
This
80
stuff is glycolic acid, and I use it. I apply it with this stuff onto my face, and for my specific skin type, it helps with spots/acne. So I use this like once every few days. It just helps out with that, and I find the results have been quite good. And then I just use these wipes to clean my face and clean my shoes if I think they're a bit dirty. So that's it, guys. So
Are they supposed to go on his face?
They're probably like face wipes. They could be.
Oh, okay.
Or probably face gooch.
Oh, because the skin on your hands is different from the skin on your
That
face.
is
The
true.
skin on your face is way more sensitive.
That is true, your pores. But keep going. He's right. Like for the most part, he's covered everything in that list.
that's my complete Looksmaxxing setup. And one other recommendation I would
showing
say
his
as well
setup
is
off like it's
it's probably
like a
also
PC.
worth investing a bit of money into a mirror. This was like a tenner, and it's really handy to make sure that you're looking good,
It looks
looking
clean,
fresh and sweet.
at least.
I agree with that.
So
it should be
as you can
organized.
see from that previous segment, there was
All right. See, and this is why he ain't show the last
You don't have
part.
to stand like.
I'm not gonna lie. I can already tell he not a 10. He look. He not.
Let's see though.
You right, but it's like, bro, you can see the lower half. The nigga stand like this. He like this, bro.
He never said that he's a 10, but
he didn't. That's true.
He might just be working toward everything he put on the list.
Cause facts, he did say he was Looksmaxxing.
So, as you
don't
can
need
see
that
from that
anyway.
previous segment, there was about £300 worth of items in total. Now, for this last part of the video, I'm just going to go over a little bit of clothes/style maxing.
Okay.
So you're going to
I
see
need- I
a
need
few
to see another
clips
pair of
being
sneakers.
played here of myself wearing various different outfits that you'd expect me to wear on different occasions. For example, this outfit on show right here is something that I would typically wear to the gym. And this outfit coming up here is the kind of clothes I would wear on a night out. And what you're going to notice about a lot of these clothes is that a lot of them are the...
No. And this is what he's missing. And this is what he's missing. Alright, guys. This was like, bro, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Nigga, like he's still going to the gym, bro.
Nah, seriously though, that man looked like.
This nigga's in middle school. He's in middle school.
Yeah.
He going play on the playground with little Jimmy in there. Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking
He
about?
looked like he work at the after school. Like he's a part of the after school program.
Bro, for real, like he finna go eat some chicken nuggets and then go hoop real quick. He finna go on the playground, go talk to Sasha and them. Like, bro, what are we talking about? No.
But you see though, it's okay.
Look,
What?
look, Chris has a point though. Chris has a point.
What point does Chris have?
Now, Chris did say what we were expecting. Now, personally, I do believe that if you're going to educate, right, you should be striving towards it. At least, I'm not saying you got to be already there. I'm not gonna say you got to be further into it. But you should be working into it, right? So, I just need him to acknowledge that he's working on his fashion sense. That's all. That's all I need him to acknowledge.
A cooked ass pair of Air Force Ones is working on
Wait,
it.
is he still wearing the Air Force One?
He said this is what he wears on a night out.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Wait. Are these black nasties right here at the
He
front?
should have put them on. What a shiesty. He should have put them on. He probably would have got many more bitches. What are we talking about?
But the thing is, our perspective of that is way different from somebody else's too.
Chris, no.
Somebody in the world
Chris?
thinks that actually looks good.
Chris, he had a better chance of putting like formal attire on, like some dress pants, a nice fitted pair of like dress pants, some dress shoes.
But the reason why this whole ideal
and a
is
collar shirt, he had a better chance of that, bro.
the reason why it's so subjective is because he hasn't specified on so many things that would narrow it down. Fashion to everybody is completely different.
Fashion is different to everyone,
If
but
someone thinks that's fashionable,
but this is why I said like formal attire, because that's the one thing you can go anywhere, and if it looks good, it looks good.
Suit and tie.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's why like
that's a
every
good
company
point.
kind of has that type of dress code or anywhere, because that uniform, if you wear it nice, looks great.
That's a good point.
What the fuck is little Todd wearing? What the fuck is Bryce wearing?
I don't
What
know.
is this? He looked like he wearing the sketch spring summer catalog, bro. What are we like? What?
I don't know where
This
you're
nigga
going.
got the school kids bop catalog for 2023 coming out, bro.
No shit, bro. This the fit niggas used to wear on Fridays when they went on school
This is dress
trips,
down day.
bro.
This is dress down day.
Undersized sweater too, like
This nigga, this fits scream school lunch, bro. Like that screams school lunch,
nah,
bro.
he definitely got his lunch money.
You know the little box tops that used to come on the cereal.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like, bro. Like I'm
You
sorry.
know he got his lunch money
Slim
taken,
slash
bro.
muscle fit type clothing. They
Muscle?
fit well
Stop.
and they
Yeah,
wrap
no.
around.
He said tight. That is a muscle
No, the
fit.
shirt is tight.
That's a
The shirt is
muscle
tight.
fit
That's
shirt
a muscle fit shirt.
never
No.
look good.
That is a muscle fit shirt, but
They are.
it only fits a certain.
Exactly.
Mhm.
The most of the time they never look good, bro.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's that here from before. 95% of the time, that's that muscle fit shirt.
Now,
It don't work.
I will
95%
say
of the
this.
time.
I will say this. For him to put those outfits in the video, and I do believe there still might be more outfits to come, right? These might have to be his go-to fits for these situations.
He said that though. I'm teasing what he said.
And with that in mind, some terrible fits.
Yeah.
That's what he said,
These are
bro.
bad.
Like, look at his pants,
These are bad.
bro.
His dick is screaming inside those
Yeah,
pants. Right?
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
He lives with his kids.
You can see the indent in his clothes.
His pants is like this, bro. They're like this, bro. Like, what are we talking about? I can see his eyelid. Like, oh my god, bro. Yo, you cut this bottom half down. That's a woman's pants.
They literally plan out what it is they want to take off his body.
Literally, bro. I'm robbing that shit. Camera died.
You know,
Shit's
the first
gonna
of
happen.
many.
Just gonna happen, but you know what? You stayed.
That's a fact.
I could have gone left and beat my meat, but
What?
Alright, I don't blame you if you don't stay anymore. You can go.
But again, bro, this nigga's fit. Not it. Like, look, and it's a very obvious thing.
Tell me generic, bro.
And again, he's probably Looksmaxx in the his face, whatever. Because we don't know what this guy looks like, but I think we have enough data.
Comment
he's a sub 5 for real.
comment if you actually one, comment what you think he is out of 10. 2, comment if you think he gets girls.
What do y'all think he is on a 1 to 10? Based on that,
He might be you know what? He might be a normie.
a sub 5.
I think a sub 5 would be insulted to be in cahoots with this man.
Wow. So you think he's below a sub 5?
I say normie. Throw him in the mass majority.
Where's normal? All right. So where is that? Because on the 1 to 10, there's a 5.
I'll give you number 2. I'll give you
2.
no, not 2. I said either 3 or 4.
Mm.
I say that. Well, I'll explain after. You guys say your numbers.
No,
first.
I think mine is leaning towards a 3 and 4 too. Like
I say like a 4, maybe a 5.
sneaker
Just like
choice.
right
Oh,
there
the
in the middle.
sneaker
just
choice,
sitting.
boy.
It's not even just a sneaker choice.
It's not, but it's a lot of things.
It's the outfit as a whole.
Yes.
But it's also his setup. Even though it's easy for him to get around everything, it looks super bland, doesn't it? Did you see?
That's what I'm saying. It just looks. He's
I
like
agree.
like it's just
Yeah.
average.
Yeah.
Because your environment definitely reflects on like, you know,
Yeah, but your environment doesn't.
it definitely
doesn't
reflects like
create
your
how-
fat, like your creative sense.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to. So, he just displayed all of his health care, medicinal, all that shit, right?
Mm.
There was a random Air Force sneaker on that table in the corner. He picked that sneaker up off the table and put that bitch on.
Oh my god.
And it was one, bro.
This nigga's a loser.
What was the other one?
And it was dirty. Like, what?
You know what? It would have been like novelty and cool if it was like, oh, he got like a clean ass sneaker on his wall or on his desk. That would have been clean, like a pair of Jordans or some shit, like an old like vintage pair of Nikes. Bro, this nigga had a cooked pair of some fucking, oh my god,
Bro,
and Air Force Ones. Bro.
And it was the first impression.
Yes.
We don't even get to see the fact that you actually have clean shit because the first
He could have been a Giga Chad. I didn't know what he looked like, bro.
That man said them shoes is his go-tos for his nights out. Why are they on his table,
my
bro?
work shoes
Yeah.
look better
Why are
than
they
that
on
shit,
his
bro.
table?
And they look like they're just thrown there too. Like it's not even properly set up. They're like there's a space for where
And
he
then the
puts
pose,
his shoes.
bro. The pose.
Yeah, bro.
What
There's
are we
like
talking
there's no
about, bro?
personality in that.
Not it. Like that was just not it.
That's why you watch these videos with a grain of salt because
Very much.
you don't know what kind
Tyler,
of
what's
people
this?
are behind.
What score you give him?
Nah, I say 5. I put him dead.
I wouldn't even give
Five
him
is
that,
nice,
bro. I feel like 5 is a very nice
Five
score.
is nice.
Honestly, cause like that's a very nice score, bro. I think a 3 or 4 is perfect for him,
Yeah.
especially based on that fashion sense. Cause it doesn't matter what you look like in the face, bro. If you dressing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that's people's
I mean,
first
sure,
impression
like,
of you, and you.
If some girls will probably go for that, but most wouldn't, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, based on his 10-point system, right? If he cleaned it up, added some things, he might go up.
Might.
Yeah.
But there's also a possibility he
No,
could
he
go
can.
down.
Absolutely.
And that's why I say dead smack in the middle. Because he can make some choices here that drastically change how you view him as a person.
He could, sure, but our first impression of him is what we see.
Yeah.
So that means that's where he is right now. So where he is right now, in my opinion, is a 3 or a 4.
You're right.
Yeah,
What
You're
he
right.
could raise to,
He went down.
Yeah.
Like, bro, his fashion just needs to step like that. That matters a lot. That matters a lot because you gotta be able to put like an outfit together.
But your fashion is dependent on personality.
The whole point of Looksmaxxing
What?
is
Oh,
to
stop,
accentuate
stop,
your best.
Stop. Like, what are we talking about?
The pants is terrible.
Your shirts are way too tight.
I'm not looking at the shirts. Look at the pants, bro.
His pants are horrible too.
Those pants don't fit.
He got jeggings on.
Yeah.
Those cut right before the
Yeah.
shoes start. Bro.
The style and the how tight
Now-
they are, bro.
Now, I just want to acknowledge that
My work clothes are better than that, bro.
Yeah.
that man didn't change from this fit to the next.
He just took the
took
sweater
the shirt
off,
off.
right?
No, he took the sweater off.
He changed the shirt, bro.
He changed the shirt.
If you're quite lean
got
and you've got a
white
lot of muscle
jeans,
definition.
dirty
And
ass Air
I've
Force
spoke a
Ones.
lot in my previous
Right?
videos
Now we're gonna
that the
jump
whole
cut.
point of Looksmaxxing is to
bad.
accentuate
What shirt?
your best features
Jeans, dirty
and
ass
to
Air Force
cover
Ones.
slash
Why is he
hide
standing
your
like that?
worst
Like-
features. So you're gonna see in a second here as
Yeah,
my
his
filming
expression
assistant
is
pans
really
around.
lacking
I've got a bit of a
in
natural V
He's trying
taper,
to be-
and these muscle fit type.
Great shirt. Whoa, great tight long sleeve. Whoa. That
Great, great tight long sleeve.
with the black jeans. Oh, like, bro, stop. That shit ain't changed your score.
Oh, those are black nasties.
He should have put the black nasties on.
No. No, thank you.
The nigga went to the finish line store, bro. It was like, I want both pair.
God, bro, this nigga can't be serious, bro. This nigga Wheat Waffle can't look like this, bro. He can't be out here talking about niggas like that looking like this, bro. Hell no. Hell no.
What? Nah. He
Yo.
got it, bro. He got it. There's
Do
no-
he?
There's nothing
Do
more
he
to
got
say,
it,
bro.
Chris?
No. He has it in his self-respect, bro.
What? Oh no. Especially the black pill he is. Self-respect don't mean nothing.
He's confident enough to put that badass shit on
That's a
YouTube
fact.
and get views, bro.
That's a
He
fact.
has to be up there in
And
his
his video
mind.
is great. It's just his fit, bro.
In his mind, he has to be up there, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Seeing how he puts together outfits, bro, I understand why he's so bent on the importance of black pill
Because he's coping.
in his
Because he's
videos.
coping. It sounds like a cope a little bit, bro.
It does. It does.
Because if he keeps talking about like
D,
you
bro.
can't change this, it's just how you're born, it's how you look, it's how society views you, bro. There's so many things he can do to change that.
Yeah, literally, bro. If he just...
I just want to get something to eat. I want to go home.
Clothes are excellent at displaying this
Delete my
feature.
memory of this.
So
outfit,
the point
bro.
I'm trying to
That's
make
terrible,
here
You see
is,
the way his arms
rather
are
than
looking
spending loads and loads of money on clothes, hoping it's going to look good, You don't need to spend
Why is he showing
£100
his face?
to look
What's
good.
more?
Oh, the polo
Rather,
shirt
what's
with the
more
breast
important
pocket.
is buying clothes
Oh!
that suit you well and complement
Like,
your
bro,
physique,
stop it, bro.
even if they are a little bit on the cheaper side.
That's
In
the best shirt
fact,
you
most
see.
of the
That's the best
outfits
shirt
you're
you
seeing
see.
right now
Family
aren't
event
even that
edition, bro.
expensive.
Literally, bro.
Almost all of my clothes shopping is done at
Oh.
H&M, where most products are £5 to £15. For example, this grey top I'm wearing right now,
I can't look
I
away,
believe
He's
is
gonna
only
go to
that outlet
£7.
and buy him
I can't
So
look
I'm just
away.
trying to
This is
reinforce
crazy
this
to
point.
me.
You don't need
Bro,
to
what
spend
is
loads of
going
money
on,
to look
bro?
good.
Wow, bro.
Now, before I finish the video, I just want to highlight that the things I've spoken about today has very much been a general overview, but quite obviously, not all Looksmaxxing is going to be the exact same for all the guys out there.
That's
For
right.
example, if we take style X,
distinction.
it
Oh,
might
that's-
look
that's the example
fantastic
you
on
used.
man A, meanwhile the
time.
exact
Yeah.
same style may look weird or inappropriate on man B. And the
If you
same
had a
thing
suit
can be
that
said
good,
about
bro,
different
that would-
beard
that would
styles,
bypass every
haircuts,
other
and
outfit
so
you
on.
had.
Yeah.
This is why, if you'd like to get personal Looksmaxxing tailored towards your specific circumstances, then you should go check the Fiverr link in the description box of this video.
I'm done, bro. I'm
I'm
done.
okay, bro.
I'm done, bro.
I'm
I'm done, bro.
I
I'm
know.
done, bro.
All right, before we close this shit out,
Wait, nigga ended the video
Before we close
with
it
a
out.
plug for his Fiverr advice channel,
done,
bro.
bro. I'm
I'm
good.
out.
I'm good.
I just want to leave this last gen, bro.
No.
He's talking about Looksmaxxing, and this is all to get girls, because he's talking about heterosexual guys, right? What's gayer than having guys send pictures to you so you can judge them?
Is he doing that?
That's what the Fiverr is for, Chris.
Fiverr you have to pay for.
Wait. What is? Wait,
You pay for Fiverr?
Wait, tell me
No,
what
you
Fiverr.
have to pay for that.
Wait. Let's tell everybody
You have
what.
to pay for that.
Wait. Let's tell everybody what Fiverr is, though. Like, what is it?
Fiverr is basically like, all right, basically, it's kind of like, yo, you have a service up there. You have a subscription. Tyler, stop laughing. you have like a service you want to provide, and it's like, oh, like his, for example, send me a picture of yourself, and I'll give you a tailored rate. Like, it's usually gonna cost money, like $5, $3, $4, whatever he charges. That's what Fiverr is. It's like services.
What the fuck? But if everybody's
This nigga Tyler,
if everybody's perspective is different, and none of these niggas have PhDs in professionalism or any
Chris.
of that,
Yes,
why
Chris.
the fuck would I be paying for
Why
it?
would you?
Especially after what I just saw this nigga put on.
That nigga still got middle school fits in his closet.
Yo,
And you pay
he's going to family
Loser,
events,
bro.
bro. That's how you dress for a family event. This nigga had the
He dressed like a can of pinto beans, bro.
Yeah.
What you talking about, bro?
Nah, that's sick, bro.
See, you come in the shots.
That is crazy, bro.
Bro, because this nigga's
Wow.
Tyler has a better fit on it. And this is late night recording fit, bro.
Word. Like I
Yeah,
said, comment in the description what y'all think, bro.
yeah. This has been another
In the
video from
section.
us. This has been another video from NSM. Andrew, Chris, Tyler. We have more to come this year. We've been way more consistent in terms of making a schedule behind the scenes. We'll have way more to come after this. Thank you. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
Love y'all, bro.
Hell yeah. Man, this nigga's fit, man.
That was
Hell no.
crazy.